What if the people you trusted most were hiding deadly secrets? A family gathering turns into a murder scene, exposing lies no one saw coming. Stay till the end. You won't believe who the victim really was. Welcome back to Real True Crime S, where we uncover chilling, real-life stories of crime and betrayal. Today's episode unravels the shocking murder of Rena Aurora, a case packed with hidden motives, family lies, and ambition-driven deceit. Let's dive into the dark twists behind this tragic crime. It was a quiet day in the Banerjee household, but beneath the surface, a storm was brewing. Rohan Banerjee, the stepson of Devyani Banerjee, walked into a room without knocking, insulting his mother and setting the tone for the unfolding drama. The Banerjee family was about to face a shock they never saw coming. Devyani had always been an ambitious and successful businesswoman, holding the family together through sheer determination. But as the days went by, tensions began to surface. Rena Aurora, a woman who had once been a part of this family, would soon be at the center of a case that would expose dark secrets hidden for years. It was during a routine discussion that Devyani's driver, Suresh, became a key figure in the investigation. The police found him hiding a gun, which he claimed to have found discarded in a gutter. However, after questioning, Suresh confessed that the gun had been a gift from Devyani. The chilling truth soon came to light. Devyani had orchestrated the murder of her own sister, Rena, with the help of Rajiv Khurana, her ex-husband. Rena's body was discovered in Whitefield, burned beyond recognition. But investigators found traces of her remains, burned bones, and a suitcase near the site. The discovery set off a series of interrogations, leading the police to Rajiv Khurana, a man who had long since been distanced from the Banerjee family. Rajiv's role in the murder began to unfold when his brother Rakesh revealed that Rajiv had once been married to Devyani. The plot thickened as Devyani returned from an overseas trip and was immediately pulled into the investigation. Initially, she claimed to have no knowledge of Rena's death, insisting that her sister was still living in the U.S. However, the evidence painted a different picture. As the case progressed, Devyani's conflicting statements raised suspicion. She accused her stepson Rohan of being the killer, claiming that he had murdered Rena in a fit of rage after Rena rejected his advances. But this narrative didn't hold up under scrutiny, and soon the investigation uncovered an even more shocking truth. Rena wasn't Devyani's sister. She was her daughter. This bombshell revelation sent shockwaves through the entire investigation. Why had Devyani hidden the truth about her own daughter's identity? What kind of family was capable of such dark deception? The more the investigators uncovered, the more the complex web of lies, betrayal, and ambition unraveled. The police tried to make sense of Devyani's actions. Why did she hide the truth for so long? Was her motive simply to protect herself, or was there something far deeper at play? Devyani's complicated relationship with her ex-husband, stepson, and even her daughter became central to understanding the shocking crime that had unfolded. But the story didn't end there. Rohan was brought in for questioning. But as the investigation continued, the true extent of Devyani's manipulation began to surface. Devyani had tried to frame Rohan for the murder, all in an effort to protect herself from the truth. The more the police uncovered, the clearer it became that the Banerjee family had been living a web of lies and deceit. With every new twist, the investigation grew more complex. Who was the real killer? Was Rohan truly guilty, or had he been framed by the very people who should have protected him? As the case continued to unravel, the Banerjee family's dark secrets became impossible to ignore. The truth behind Rena's murder was far more twisted than anyone could have imagined. What began as a simple family dispute turned into a tangled mess of lies, betrayal, and murder. But even as the investigation progressed, the full truth was still not clear. With Devyani's conflicting statements, the involvement of Rajiv Khurana, and the shocking revelation of Rena's true parentage, the case was far from over. The Banerjee family's web of lies was still being untangled, and the true motive behind the murder remained elusive. The investigation into Rena's death continues to shock those involved, and as more details emerge, the true killer might finally be exposed. But for now, we're left with more questions than answers. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the dark secrets of the Banerjee family. If you want to know what happens next, make sure to stay tuned for the next episode of Real True Crime S. The investigation into Rena Aurora's murder is still ongoing, and the twists are far from over. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and always seek the truth. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Red Real True Crime as for more shocking true crime stories. See you in the next